Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where last time we had war with the Germans on our hands. Our main battle plan was to engage the German in the North Sea, and we did so splendidly so far. However, the fight is not over. Last episode, we had one amazing victory against the Germans, and one fight where sadly we lost two of our most modern light cruisers. Over 1,500 British lives were lost in that single engagement. Today we are going to make the Germans pay for what they've done. We have a large task force, the third of our task forces, in the North Sea. And our mission is simple: push the Germans out of the North Sea. It's our water. Only then, when we control the North Sea, can we safely attack the German colonies. Luckily, I have a feeling this fight might go my way. Assuming the weather is good. Of course, that is something we gotta wait and see. Let's see, heavy cruiser Niobe. Then we have a battleship group. For now, let's form up with that group. Thank you very much. Light cruiser. Join the heavy cruiser, that's fine. Cruiser flotilla. And then we have a destroyer group. Let's check the destroyers first. A torpedo destroyer and a more balanced one. Okay, yeah, that works. 6 battleships. 2 of them are old, so you will detach and form a separate division. 4 of them will form up here. Nelson, please. We know that Iron Duke is the superior vessel. The Germans are not wanting to fight me. I'm going to try to make them, though, by moving in aggressively. But as you can see, they are somewhat turning to the northwest right now. Destroyers turn. Light cruiser turn. And heavy cruiser. Let's match them. Oh, the enemy is turning to engage. Cruiser group, may start your turn. A superb group and furious. With your beloved 13-inch guns. Start a turn as well. Destroyers way too close. Let's disengage. As we continue to pound the enemy. Yeah, the destroyers are safe again. Furious is now leading, essentially. Well, she's taking the hits. Battle cruiser? Oh damn, I thought it was the battle cruiser that was damaged, but it's not. Unknown warship sinks. Probably not something of interest. Nah, that's a destroyer. We're scoring some nice hits here. Dealing with the German cruiser group. Destroyers trying to get ahead of that German battleship. Royal Oak took a devastating hit of a 12-inch gun. And yeah, she's breaking formation. Superb also took a hit. That's the German battle cruisers for you. Do not underestimate them. Furious, please. Fire on the big chips. Superb, lost her 3-inch guns. However, so far, so good. Still trying to get ahead of them with my destroyers. It's difficult, but doable, I think. What ship had that flooding hit? Ah, okay, yeah, fair enough. Found it! You will actually survive that flooding, though. Ooh! 3-inch and 1.5-inch guns detonated on the battlecruiser. Might be looking at the death of the Eitel Friedrich. One way or another, her damage instability must be off the scale. Yeah, 49%, 25% flooding instability. Yeah, she's pretty much out. Coronel is turning. Oh, look at that, the battleship. They are just changing course east now. One of her main ships is gone, though. Light cruiser badly damaged. I have no idea how my ships are doing, really. Pretty good, I think, if I look at the damage done. 400, 900, 900, 10k, 49k, Iron Duke. As the Schwalbe is taking hits. I never liked Schwalbes, honestly. It's a soccer thing. For those that do not know. Well, it's also a soccer thing. Rail Oak took another hit. Well, my destroyer succeeded in corralling the enemy. That's for sure. Turn. Cruisers turn back. Battleships turn. Battleships turn. Come on. Torpedoes away. We must be in torpedo range of this guy, right? Yeah, but you have not fired yet. I count myself lucky. Aggressive launch from the destroyers authorized. Torpedoes away, torpedoes somewhat away. Smoke up. All battleship, main guns on this destroyer. Kill it. Come about. Come about. We scored a single torpedo hit so far. Turn, turn. Turn. Turn off torpedoes. Cossack, you still have some. Something is wrong with my bloody ships today. They're not hitting as well as they should. Battleships. 15 knots, please. Light cruiser, let's not waste you, so you may retreat. Target Medusa. She's preparing to launch, and I don't like that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And target Schwalbe. Good hits on the Lowenberg. Detach the Cossack. Let's move her in. Schwalbe sinks, excellent. Alright, Cossack, you're up. Lock torpedoes. Aggressive launch authorized. Cossack torpedoes away. Turn. Cossack second torpedoes away. You may retreat. I'm not gonna risk you again. Dud. 3 hits. Well done. Well done, Cossack. How much damage did you do? 1.1k. That's not a lot. Let's make sure I don't accidentally blow myself up with those torpedoes. Thank you very much. However, it is slowing down the Prince Regent. And she will not escape me again. %4 on the Lowenbach. Let's close the distance. Centurion took a hit. And as you can see, it's just a torpedo hit, actually. Don't tell me I torpedoed myself again. I'm gonna be grumpy. But frankly, looking at the torpedo range of the Germans, it must be. I must have torpedoed myself again. Well, I guess that's the risk I'm taking with, you know, torpedoing from 2 sides while I'm surrounding the enemy. I mean, let's be honest, it is a bit risky. So, these German battleships, what do I think in the end of them? They get good firepower. These 12.6-inch guns with longer barrels, I like them. Top speed of these ships, it's stupid. It's way too low. Many bulkheads, it's a risk. A risk I personally dislike, but hey, can be done. Coal-powered, uric acid. Anti-flood 2. Yeah, it's not a strong ship, it's not a modern ship. The guns are Mark 3s though. Mark 2s on the secondaries. Mark 3 on the 4-inch gun. Yeah, okay, so they're working on the 5, maybe 6-inch gun tack. They haven't really lost a... No, they have lost over 33% of their crew. It's pretty bad, actually. Ooh, and you're either drowning or burning. Honestly, I'm not quite sure what's worse. They're both terrifying. They're both something you would not wish upon anyone, really. As the German task force sinks. Damage dealt, Iron Duke. 59k. And don't you worry, people. I know I haven't been able to give elite status to some ships last episode because the fights just kept coming. However, I got them here beside me. All the names, all the screenshots, really, that I made of these screens. just to make sure I would not forget. Von der Tann. Honestly, I love the design of this ship. It looks so cool. I think it's one of my favorite 20th century German ships. Well, 100,000 victory points. Light damage to my fleet. And luckily, a lot of crew has been saved. I'm not counting them in my casualty list. It's too much of a hassle, really, but just want to take note. I am getting some crews back, I suppose. Okay. Well, we got a submarine battle. Might as well resolve that. Sank one German transport. Ooh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that one, but not right now. Because first, we have to check some administrative duties. First and foremost, this entire battle group needs to go back home. This battle group, it's damaged. I need to pull the damaged ships back, so let's pull the entire battle group home. Only 3 battleships remain from this task force. Let's move them back to repair. And instead, let's deploy a different division. Nelly, Owlbear, and 4.5 inch. That's another Owlbear. Right. We have a German ship in the Mediterranean, a couple actually. A couple here, but we did not engage. Would have expected to engage from over here, but hey, it is what it is. We have utterly blocked them in the Mediterranean, though. Glory, Audacious. They split off and get a fleet in the central Mediterranean up and running. Okay, this is looking okay-ish. Battleship is coming in. Battle cruisers, pardon me. We have more than enough firepower in West Africa. Okay. So, fleets. Ladies and gentlemen, for service in the Royal Navy and for the ability to destroy a couple of German capital ships, I would very much like the Iron Duke to be presented with the HMS prefix. Congratulations. This renowned class battleship may never be deleted again. No. Then, I am very pleased to give the Majestic HMS prefix for doing 63k damage in the previous engagement, aiding in the destruction of multiple German battleships and battlecruiser. Congratulations. A renowned class battleship as well. Yikes. And then, let us see. With 97k damage done, aiding in the destruction of multiple German escorts, and the destruction of the Hildebrand battleship. The HMS Empress of India is now in service. However, she was not alone. She was victorious, with the aid of the HMS Victorious, who of course did 63k damage in that engagement. Again, a Renown class battleship. This is not great. I'm really gonna suffer for this later on, people. But hey, it is what it is. And then, last but not least, a ship that I really don't want to upgrade. A ship that has done 59k damage in previous episodes. The HMS Hood. Destroyer of Germans. Very impressive, indeed. However, there is one ship that deserves special recognition in previous episodes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is not a battleship. No, sir. It is the Shannon. For the Shannon, in the last episode, somehow managed to do 130k damage. That's bloody insane. And the Shannon, of course, is a Blake-class cruiser. Seriously, all my old ships are getting the kills today. Oh my god, this is so bad. Let's take a look. There. We now have a surprise, a Nelly, 2 renowns. 4 renowns that are elite status. 5 even, pardon me. Whew. 1907 renown. We got a 1912 design, luckily. However, it's 1915 already. Look at that, we still need to upgrade all of them. Because, you know, this war was unexpected. So what to do? I'm 2 legs, really. I can either make a new design again and slowly start upgrading them, starting with the HMS Claw vessels. After all, I can't afford to lose them. Renown class, Majestic. It's 5 months to refit the Majestics. Oh, God, this is gonna be horrible. This is gonna be horrible indeed. Still, the German task force is battered as well, although this task force is badly mauled and will return home. Bit worried about the German submarine here. However, this fleet has some escorts. In fact, I'm going to turn these destroyers over here to assist, hopefully, in the destruction of the submarine. Canaveral, Cressy, they can't launch. Oh, refit time 1 month. So in 1 month, the London class, 1913, is up and running. That's good. That is very good. I wish in the refit screen you could see where the ships are located. That would be so useful, because right now... Okay, the Anson. Where is the Anson? Anson over here is located in Gibraltar. No, can't upgrade there because a German ship is near there. And I have to do that essentially with all ships. I gotta look up where are they to upgrade them. I want a tab that says audacious, location, year, or even cost and then location. That's fine as well. That would be very useful, I think. The Tiger and the Repulse. I can start upgrading you guys. There are 2 Nellies that need to be upgraded. Let's start with those. They're easy to upgrade after all. There are many Majestics, including the Audacious. Let's start upgrading 1. Next turn we should be fine in that regard. And let's see if we can hurt the German economy a bit. Okay. 4 destroyers. Turn off torpedoes. What do we have? 4.5 inch. This is a 4-incher. That's a torpedo ship. So 1 torpedo ship and the rest are good modern ships. This is an acceptable fleet, I think, to do this with. Minotaur is an upgraded heavy cruiser with 9.2-inch guns. Okay, destroyers are in position. Fuel status. Looking good. Now, the Germans have this single warship as an escort, but it's a good warship, I think. Minotaur come about. Destroyers smoke up, and high explosive, aggressive fire, burn her down. Do some Daka. Come on, German. Don't tell me you're afraid. The German ship is doing unknown speeds. Some of my destroyers are scoring hits. The enemy has 10-inch guns. Of course, I got 9-inchers, so... it's not that bad. And of course I got 9.2-inch guns, so yeah. So my destroyers find their way into the convoy. That's what matters most right now. Hitting the convoy, destroying the convoy. Convoy ships that are undamaged, so I can actually, like, go very close with my destroyers. And they know what they're doing. Ooh. Enemy warship might go down here, the Atlantis. Nah, she'll live, she'll live. But it's a nasty one. A nasty scar. She is getting hit a lot, actually. my 5-inchers that are rocking her. Of course, for those that have forgotten, she has 4 5-inch guns, 3 4-inch, some 2-inch, and 2.4-inch guns on each side. It is quite a bit of secondary firepower on these cruisers. $19K, 16, 11, 2. Okay, excellent. Another flooding hit seals the fate of the cruiser as the last convoy ship goes down. Thank you. A good attack by the destroyers, and the cruiser did its job, holding off the enemy escorts. And doing quite a bit of damage, actually, to it. $12,000. 13,000. Come on, can we get... Yeah, 14,000. How do you still function? $15,000. Ending the battle here, 0.8%. Yeah, no. There we go. Job done. 26 crew members lost, 1,500 killed. I don't think... oh, yeah. No one gets the prize today. There we go. 11 transports sank. That is a nasty loss to the German economy. Talking about the German economy, let's take a look at it. Yeah, she's losing, but it is a strong economy, man. I mean, look at it. She is even stronger than I am. However, her active fleet is down to 66 ships. Still with 100% naval power rating, though, for this episode. Ugh. Singapore and in Cadiz. Move submarines to the Mediterranean. You know, with some luck, we'll sink some German warships there. I got a Tiger with 2 HMS-class light cruisers. I'm gonna form them into a division, just to make sure nothing weird happens to them. 2 destroyers as an escort, and form up there. Cruiser, got 1 battleship Marlborough here. I guess I can try and form a new fleet in Scapa Flow. Let's not, though. Let's not. Research. Let's take a look at that. 2 months for hull construction. Sloped armor. Oh, yes, I'm going to focus on that. 1 month till I get light cruisers. Battle cruiser 3, actually. And big guns, 16-inch. Battlecruiser 3 with 16-inch guns. What do you guys think? Should be fun, right? Okay. We have a revolution on our hands. Otto is kicked out. The war continues. Oh, wow. we can get an alliance with France. Having them attack the Germans is both interesting and worrisome. I'm gonna say no. I think France is big enough as it is. Otto is replaced with August von Caprivi. And we have a new fight on our hands. Our new task force is engaging a large German, well, escort fleet really, with the Preußen and Alsace as capital ships. But that is, I'm afraid, for next time. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for watching. Until then, take care.